So while we are into our quiz mode, let us see how quick you are at answering. This time I will keep the chat on. I think something went wrong in the sharing. Let me reshare. So let me reshare. And let me keep the chat open this time round. Uh, I will keep the chat open so you can quickly write the answers in the chat. I hope the chat is not blocking your screen. Okay. What is a globe? A flat map of the Earth, a three-dimensional model of the Earth, a picture of the Earth from space, or a drawing of the Earth. You can simply put the alphabet in the chat. So I can see Zainab, Janita. Only two answers coming in out of all the participants, and both of them are correct. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So now let us look at this. What is the imaginary line that divides the Earth into two equal halves called? You can just put in ABCD and very quickly. Prime meridian, equator, Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn. Could be equator, it could be prime meridian also. I have two options here. It could be prime meridian, it could be equator. I will give both correct in this case. What are lines of latitude called? Lines of latitude, what are they called? Look at this. Imaginary lines that run east-west, that run north-south. They are real lines drawn on the map, or they are boundaries between countries. Latitude, late now. Very good, Zainab ma'am. Congratulations. They run east-west. Let us remember, late now. They run east-west. What are lines of longitude? They run east-west, north-south, real lines drawn on a map, boundaries between countries. Perfect. They run north-south, long lines running north-south. Very good. Which line of longitude is considered 0 degree? Equator, prime meridian, Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn. So this time it is the prime meridian. Longitude, keep that in mind. Latitude, longitude. Longitude has a clue in it. It is long. Longitude is a long line. And latitude is a leta hua line. Which line of longitude is considered 0 degrees was the prime meridian? Locating a place on a map is associated with knowledge, comprehension, application, skill. It's a skill. Not every layman can mark an accurate place on the map. It is a skill. A map uses a scale in which 1 centimeter on the map covers how many? 5 meters on the ground. If two places are 5 centimeters apart on the map, how 1 centimeter is how many? 20 meters, I think, right? Yeah, 20 meters. So if two places are 5 centimeters apart, what is the actual difference between them? Very good, very good. All the geographers and social scientists seem to have become mathematicians. Congratulations. Brilliant answers. Come on, catch up. Beautiful, beautiful. Now look at this. I had shown you this earlier as well, a simpler diagram. Cardinal points, which are your major directions. I had given you the short form news. And then you have the other four intermediate directions. We had done them: northeast, southwest, southeast, northwest. And intermediate directions help you to locate all places with more accuracy. Now, conventionally, direction A marked on this diagram represents which direction? North, east, west, south. Be careful. Direction A. Always remember, north, east, west, south. North, east, west, south. To your head will always be the north. To your toes will always be the south. To your right hand is the east. To your left hand is the west. North, east, west, south. So if you didn't get it right this time, make sure you catch it up. But good to all those who've got it right. In the diagram, which arrow shows us the southeast direction? Southeast. Southeast. Answer 1. Answer 1. Southeast. Arrow E is your south. Arrow C is the east. So southeast is arrow number D. Answer is 1. Absolutely, Surya ma'am. Very good. Which of the following is not a component of map? Size, symbol, distance, direction. And now I can see everybody moving towards similar answers. Come on, catch up. Beautiful. Brilliant. We've done only 3 components of maps today, and I was very clear in showing that symbol, distance, and direction. Size does not matter whether the map is so huge or so tiny. It is not going to matter. A universal language of the map can be understood by way of conventional symbols, sketch, alphabets, thematic map. Very good. So Zainab ma'am and Janita ma'am are catching up. I think somebody is not answering today. Surya ma'am is also catching up. Very good. There's one more person who's not caught up with answers. Okay, look at this. Observe the 2 columns, the places and the colors. Which of the above are matched correctly? They could be is or are matched correctly. Only 1, only 3, both 2 and 3, or all 3 of them.
Ma'am, actually, I don't know, your head is covering the answer, so I can't see.
Okay.
I don't know whether it's only me or the others.
No, I'll move my head. What I'll do is
Yeah.
I'll change the view for you.
Can we answer orally only, because by the time we go to the chat box, the answer is already there. So can we answer orally?
Okay, you can answer orally. I don't mind. So which one is it? Is it
Second.
No, it's only, how do we forget? Mountains are brown in
Oh,
color.
sorry.
Plateaus are yellow in color. See, this is the technique that we call elimination. We already know
Elimination ninja.
ninja technique of elimination. Very good, Zainab ma'am. We remember that so well. So,
Yeah.
ninja technique. Mountains are not yellow in color. Mountains are
Brown.
brown in
Brown.
color.
Brown.
Plateaus are yellow in
Plateaus
color.
are
So
green.
even this
Oh,
is,
Yes.
plateaus
So
are yellow.
answer is 3.
so answer is only
Plains.
three. Only
3.
plains are green. Only this matches. So only three. So B is the correct answer.
Answer.
We've done this when I did the map symbols with you. I did the physical map with you. I very categorically covered this. That's the main reason why I got this question in for you. We must learn to eliminate. There's one more concept that we need to cover, and that is the difference between a sketch and a plan. So, unlike a sketch is, the main difference between a sketch and a plan is getting engaged and being married. Engagement is a rough thing that, okay, this couple is fixed. And being married, matlab, pakka pakka. So this is like a sketch is a rough diagram that this is what I want to do. If I buy a new house, I will set up my kitchen here, I will set up my hall here, I will have my bedroom here. This is where I would want my cabinet or my cupboard or my computer or my TV or whatever I want. I would tentatively put it on paper. But if I'm in a plan, I would have a scale, I would have measured it, everything would be drawn very pakka pakka, and then my interior decorator and architect and all will work on getting my things in place. So, sketch is a rough drawing, can be handmade very quickly. It's entirely rough. You can just write, okay, I want this here. But in a plan, it will be very, very well planned. So, answer is very, very simple. Okay, so until we meet next time, which is very likely to be Monday, uh, you can practice, you can revise. If you have any doubts, you may leave them in our group and I will be happy to help. Even today, if you have doubts, you may kindly share your doubts with me and I will be happy to help. So if you have anything you would like to speak or you would like to share, you want to clarify, you can mention it in the chat. You can mention it over here and by unmuting yourself and I'll be happy to help.
Khyati ma'am, thank
Yes,
you
ma'am.
very much for recapping the entire first chapter locating on the place Earth. That is the new textbook where we have
This is next.
3 chapters you covered in one go. So thanks a lot for refreshing and rejuvenating us with all the possible thing, and thanks for the quiz actually.
Yes.
मेरे को आता था लेकिन आई एम नॉट एबल टू गेट. मैं 2 दबा रही हूँ, 1 दब रहा है. आई लाइक मेरी उंगली मोटी हो गई है, क्या हो गया, आई डोंट नो. बट थैंक्स अ लॉट एंड आई विल इंशाल्लाह बी जॉइनिंग all your sessions abhi, because how much ever we know, but we need one person to be pushing us, brushing us and polishing us. Thanks a lot, ma'am. I will be
Thank you.
inshallah
Thank you so
continuing.
much, Anna ma'am. I'm very truly humbled by that. So if you have any more queries, you have clarification, you want to leave a comment, you want to leave a feedback, please feel free. Nobody is judging us. This is entirely us. Only those of us who seriously wish to study. Yes, Junita ma'am.
Khyati ma'am, thank you very much for this session. Actually, I'm in the gym, but I was not able to pay too much of attention on the screen. I was just listening to what you were saying. On the basis of that, I was just answering you. But ma'am, if you can just give us a little more detailing about calculating the time between two places,
Yes,
like you said
Junita
about.
ma'am, thank you for that question. 1 degree is 4 minutes. If you could listen in one more time, 1
Yes.
degree is 4 minutes. So the number of degrees you travel, you can multiply them by 4. Correct? So if
Okay,
you
ma'am.
had to
Yes.
travel 10 degrees, you would multiply 10 into 4, 40 minutes.
So what kind of a
Depending
question
on
will
whether
be?
you're moving east or west, you add or subtract time.
So according to you, what kind of question will be asked? If you can just put
Ma'am,
one similar kind of
I
question.
gave 2-3 samples in today's session, and
Okay.
in the paper also we saw this time on both days there were questions on time. There was a question on central government offices in India opening at 9 a.m. and then there were some random longitudes given east and west of that central government office opening time, and we had to calculate the time east and west.
So,
So
ma'am, the direction will be mentioned, right? East and west,
yes,
the direction.
longitude will always mention east or west, and the options
Oh,
will always give you AM and PM. So even if you
oh,
calculate your time correctly, you have to make sure whether you're choosing the AM or PM.
okay, miss. Thank you very much.
Welcome. Yes, Surya ma'am, do you still have any other question?
No, ma'am.
Okay,
It will
I
take a
hope
little time for me to digest all this, but I've got everything written down. I've written all your notes. I will go through it again and try to do some word problems. If I have any problem, I'll tell you when I
yes,
meet you
surely,
next.
surely. If you have any difficulty, please get back in touch with me. You can mention on the group, you can send me messages, or you can meet me personally as well. I'm always accessible. All right. So,
Surya
Thank you.
ma'am, if you can share your notes with us because I'm not sitting
Yes,
with a
all
I
paper
right.
till
will.
then.
Thank you. Thank you